Join me as I dive into the world of Aghm stock and put my investment skills to the test to see if it's a good buy right now. Aghm has been making waves in the market lately, and I'm excited to share my take on it. With the recent trends and events shaping the industry, it's essential to understand where Aghm stands and what it means for investors like you and me. One thing's for sure, Aghm stock is surrounded by uncertainties. The market's been extremely volatile, making it challenging to predict its trajectory. Not to mention the competition it faces from other players in the industry. As investors, we need to be cautious of these risks and consider them carefully before making a move. The last thing we want is to get caught off guard by a sudden dip or shift in the market. Additionally, Agh's business model, while promising, is not immune to external factors that could impact its growth. We've seen it time and time again. Companies that were once on top of their game suddenly take a hit due to unforeseen circumstances. And let's not forget about the regulatory environment, which can change rapidly and affect Agh's stock performance. All these factors combined make it crucial for us to approach this investment with a critical eye. Agh's financial health is another key aspect we need to examine. The company's recent earnings report showed some promising signs, but we need to dig deeper to understand the underlying trends. I've been analyzing the numbers, and there are some red flags that caught my attention. For instance, Agh's debt-to-equity ratio is higher than I'd like it to be, which could be a concern in the long run. On the other hand, the company's cash flow has been improving steadily, which is a positive sign. Furthermore, I've been keeping an eye on the news, and there have been some significant developments that could impact Agh's stock. The recent partnership with a major industry player, for example, could be a game-changer, but it's still unclear how it will play out. When it comes to market analysis, Aghm is a mixed bag. Some experts predict that the company's stock will continue to rise, driven by its growing market share and innovative products. Others, however, are more bearish, citing concerns over valuation in the competitive landscape. As investors, it's essential to sift through the noise and focus on the facts. I've been poring over the charts, and there are some technical indicators that suggest Agh's stock might be due for a correction. But at the same time, I see some underlying strength that could propel it forward. Based on my analysis, here's what I think. Aghm stock is positioned for growth in the short term, but there are some warning signs that we need to be aware of. The company's financial health is generally strong, but there are some areas that need improvement. The recent news and developments are promising, but we need to be cautious of the risks involved. All in all, I believe Aghm can be a good investment option, but it's crucial to approach it with a clear head and a solid understanding of the market. To sum it up, Aghm stock is a complex investment option that requires careful consideration. While it has its strengths, it also comes with its fair share of risks and uncertainties. As investors, it's our job to weigh the pros and cons and make an informed decision. What do you think about Aghm stock? Do you think it's a good investment option? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider checking out my other video on stock investment strategies. It might just give you the edge you need to make informed investment decisions.